Hello, friends. Welcome back to more trading signals for cryptocurrencies. Today is the 28th of January. This is possibly going to be the last video of the month, maybe, unless something changes. Anyways, guys, so we got basically right now the price is going down across many coins, not just Solana. But we're going to see something very, very interesting. Remember that in my last video, I showed you how my indicator works, this new indicator that I have. So far, I only have two main indicators. Okay, this was built on previous versions. Now it's fully upgraded, possibly the last version right now. And this is the new one. And this is obviously right now a prototype, but still very useful because it was very, very interesting to me that the price pumped this much, even though I was not expecting it. But if we go to other coins, we're going to see something like this. For example, if we go to Ethereum, which was the coin that I mainly used the indicator on my last video, remember that my last video was somewhere around here. So look, in that moment of the 25th of January, at the very bottom, the indicator printed two possible resistances. It was this resistance right here and this new one around here. Okay, these are levels. Even though they are green or red, these are potential levels for reversals. In this case, there will be potential levels for a resistance. This is the indicator that can predict the future and can give you clear signals as to what's going to happen. So notice that the indicator was, look, this was the first resistance. In my last video, I told you that I was expecting this resistance to be met and the price going down after that. I was not expecting the price to go up this much, but you're going to see exactly what happened. So we can see exactly that the price kind of tested this as a resistance, but very quickly it actually went above it. So this was not a valid resistance. This is what surprised me, and I was not expecting the price to go this high, but if we go and use the indicator, we can continue to see that the price continue to go up, and this kind of turned into support. Okay, you can see the price actually coming kind of close to it, and look at this, man. Look at this beauty. I mean, this is exactly what we were expecting on the indicator. This was a resistance right there. Okay, if we try to go and just let the price go and run for the rest of the day, you can see that this resistance was clearly met, unlike this one, which was basically just a point where the price really didn't respect any sort of resistances. The price kept going up, and eventually it was kind of used like a support, and now we have tested this new resistance. So if we kind of measure this, this could be the highest position of this entire movement. Okay, because what I just did was measuring the price from this point using my indicator, trying to figure out the next possible resistance. We got this as the first try, and it was not met. The requirements were not met for this resistance, but this one clearly did the job. Okay, this is already a resistance touching around 2 days, and from here, which is the point of the highest position, basically where we have reached the resistance, we can get three levels. Okay, and let's take a look at this. This could be supports right now. So we got one, we got two, and we got the next one around here, which is very logical because this was a previous support. Now let's take a look and see how can this go. So clearly this support was broken. This was not even a support, it was a potential support, but we broke below this. The next one to watch is this one right here. So possibly the day will possibly end on this support, and if the price goes down, I'm expecting a very hard crash, and we'll have to go to this zone right here. So this is exactly what happens. Okay, this is exactly what's going to happen with this. And if we bounce from here, we can possibly expect a resistance around this area. Okay, because this is what the indicator is telling me. So just by looking at this, we have two potentials. We either go even lower in the coming days, or we bounce and then we go higher, a little bit higher, maybe again to this resistance, maybe. It could happen, guys. It could happen because the price could actually be in range for some days. But I do have in my predictions something telling me that the final days of January are going to be mostly just corrections. So I'm leaning towards this scenario right here where the price is going to plummet. It's going to go even lower than the support. And after that, well, guys, it will have to make a new structure and we'll have to see how it goes from there. But yeah, it's very amazing how the indicator works. It's almost magical. If we go to Solana, we're going to see possibly something similar. I haven't really checked it, but we can see, for example, this was a support very clearly from the level. And if we go try to measure, this was a potential resistance, and then a new one around here. Let's see how it goes with the price. Let's run it now with the replay on to see how it goes. So this was the resistance, the first one. You can see it kind of act like a resistance for a lot more time than the previous one for Ethereum did. But you can see the price eventually goes up, okay, and it goes even higher after this. So the highest position I believe was reached today. Yeah, this is today. So very, very close actually to this resistance because this was 128 and this other one around 129. So very, very close as you can see. Very close. If we try to measure this, this is not even, this is around 1%. So very close. From here, again, let's try to make a measuring of the new indicator to see how it goes. So we have potential supports around here, very much like Ethereum, you know. We have many levels close by because the price is possibly reacting to some of this new information that's coming up, and the indicator is dynamic. It's very good because it's not static. It doesn't work like any other indicators. You can see clearly this was not a support, not this one, so most likely we're going to go this low again very, very soon. In fact, the price is actually dumping right now, kind of dumping. So this was a very good level for a short, guys. I hope that you have paid attention to my signals on on X on Twitter, because I have been telling you guys about this. Okay, there are no excuses. Anyways, that's basically all I have for you guys. Let's just go and try to see how it goes with the 10-hour time frame. Oh well, look at this. With the 10-hour time frame, Solana is already on red. Ethereum is kind of very close to turning red right now on red. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very volatile crash, I believe, very soon. So you have to pay attention to all of this because, like I told you, it's going to be very, very important. Okay, the cycle is over, guys. You can make a lot of money mostly just by shorting the coins. Okay, if you're doing longs, make sure to be very, very careful about them. Okay, you have to be extra careful because they will not play out as you and other fools, especially other influencers, are telling you that they will. Anyways, that's all I have. If you're interested in the indicators or more information, predictions, whatever, always contact me via email. That's the only way I can respond to you, okay? No other ways allowed. So have a good day. Take care. I'll see you guys next time.